Good morning, chili dogs. What you focus on grows. Feed them horses. We got 3 more pots for you guys today. I'm gonna get over there in just a second. The clay is a little bit soft. I didn't prep clay, so I tried to find the hardest bag that I could, which was not very hard, and I'm gonna be throwing with that. So pots are probably gonna be a little bit more wide than tall today, so just let you guys know. But I'll check you guys over there in a second. Green off. Push on there just a little bit. A little bit of water. And again, those 2 lanes of traffic. And bring that up. We're gonna bring it up, and then we're gonna go right back down after this, up, because it's not fully, well, the clay, I can feel there's some like weird ripping happening already in that middle. So I'm gonna bring it down to find that bottom rim, and then get ready to bring this up. Hopefully we do a better job of bringing it up this time, right? And you gotta remember, throwing is all like it's like a staircase. Speed that up as you get up. There you go. Pour that on the top just a little bit. The clay is really soft, so it's gonna look really nice and plastic right now. What are we making? Always making trees. Every day I make some trees. All right, go right back down. Bring this up just a tad. So the clay is kind of all warmed up now. So my fist is coming down. Bring down the hammer fist. You're always gonna feel that clay. Keep that palm tight to that clay there, and you're gonna feel as you're pushing down, you're gonna feel the clay kind of nest right into that palm, right? And that's how you're gonna get it on centered. Some water. So you're gonna push this little bump down, right? And now you're just looking for the bump. You ask the clay, hey clay, you got a quest? The clay says, yes, we got a quest. Gives us this little bump. That's where my interior fingers are, right? They're right in this little bump. So I'm gonna loosen up as I get to the top because I can feel the clay is a little bit thinner, right? And so use your hands. Your hands are your mouth, right? And that's how you talk to the clay, right? It's like you're plugging a data cable into the clay and it's talking to you, right? It's talking to you, right? And so you gotta have that conversation with it. And that's what throwing is, right? It's responding to material. Again, you ask that clay for that little bump. And I'm transitioning my fingers more towards 6 o'clock. And look how drastic that bump is right now, right? Like a slug, crawling up to find his next meal. Slowly tapering those out where I'm going thin, so you can see that bump sort of diminishing as I'm going up. Slowing down. Got to the top. Great. Alright. Also, I feel like my shoulder, what's this, my right shoulder? Feels weird today. I feel like there's like a little ant in between the bones crawling around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just make sure they're even. Okay, great. And we're gonna do one more little push right in this middle because that's where we want it to collapse. Right? Going right down on this top edge here. Add some more water right on this rim. Pause. Kiss the rim. You can see it wanting to twist up in that middle because it's... Let's see if we can get a better one on this one here. You only get one shot with these, right? I always think the less you touch something, the better it will turn out because you're not allowing your quick impulses to dictate too much. less opportunity for it to want to kind of get all messed up, right? So opening this right on this bottom edge here, grab the sponge, smooth this out. Great, all right. Camera A. Camera A. All right. We're gonna go right over here, so that's number 1. All right, time to ruin it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we're just gonna make sure they're even. All right. Get ready to twist this up. And it's gonna twist where it's weaker, right? So you'll see it's gonna twist. Just pop this out just a little bit. Kiss that rim just a tad. There we go, we got a nice little tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got 9. Okay. Sin, skip, sin, skip. It's an odd number, so I'm not gonna have a great petals here, but we'll try our best. Look at that, so we got some petals on the thing now. Go right underneath. You're really looking for an even to get petals, so usually when I do odd, I try to force a petal or I try to push it in a different direction. But here's number 2, so we're gonna stop the wheel. All right, camera A. What is it? Wedging table. Got the second one here. Great. All right, and this is where you could probably stop if you wanted, but I think I got one more. So you're gonna go very slow, right again on that base. And you're gonna see that top's getting a little bit wonky. Project that bottom hand, that left hand forward and out. Spin faster, get to the top, recenter everything, and there you go, right? And the key for this part is tilting this clay, right? Because if you're pushing that clay, you know, where there's no clay underneath of it, you can see how it just slowly wants to be glided right down. You can't get to your kiln. Well, I live in an apartment, so I'm not even allowed to use the kiln. I don't even have a hookup for it, so. Some more water. Okay. I like when it feels like water. I do not like when it feels like clay. All right. Start spinning a little bit more. All right, camera B. Camera B. You're gonna take your little llama. Llama, he sees the clay. He's like, smells like mold. And then he's gonna bite right on that rim. And then he's gonna slowly, you know, the llamas, you know what llamas are crazy about? Llamas are crazy about volcanoes. They just love volcanoes. They just go ballistic over these volcanoes, man. So you're gonna make your volcano. You're gonna grab some water on the inside, open that up. What the heck did I just throw in there? A hard chunk of maybe something on the side. So I wanna get this out before I even start throwing, because that's danger. Danger's up. That's the clay. Hey clay, you got a quest? The clay always has a quest for us, and it's the same quest every time. Let's find this little bump. Once we have that defined on the bottom, right? Now you can cruise, right? Slow down, because I can start feeling that tension, wobble that bottom. See, these are the moments where you really need to talk with the clay. What is the clay allowing you to do? And always keep an eye on that bottom edge, right? And there you go. Right, I always like when these kind of look like they're holding up something, right? Look at this one. This one right here. Look at that one, guys. That one's really nice. That looks awesome. Keep it up, brother man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me curl this in. A little bit of water right on this edge. And those are the 3 for today. We got one that's, one of them, the second one is like fully collapsed now. So you guys can kind of see what that looks like. Kind of let them do their thing. You'll think that lean pushes it off center just so slightly where it's distancing itself from the wheel. right? I think that's kind of an interesting moment. I also like the way this little tendril kind of curls up right underneath the chin of the pot there, doing something quite nice. I have another tendril. I did a double tendril on this one, so there's really functioning as appendages on here. You know, I'm not a big fan of the actual form itself, but I think the twist is kind of nice, and I went a little bit wide on the top, not too much, but I think it's more of a basic pot, but really allowing those appendages to sort of have a little bit of a conversation with the form there. And then we got the one on the top. I think it's kind of interesting. Yesterday I showed you the one where it's turned around, it's dipping towards you so you can see the interior. But I think I quite like when you can see the underside of that treetop, right? And so that's what I'm kind of showing off on this top one here. I did have petals on the top there. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. All the best and strong mentality.